supposed to do here? Like, okay.
Okay, but remember they called out that final line about how
Just do the
you
same
don't
thing.
remember him
Press that.
leaving.
Okay.
Press the tip, and then this time ask about the tip.
Ask
Because
about
you're just
the
trying to
tip?
waste time.
Okay. Because I'm sitting here and it's like, how do I progress the storyline if I can't show contradictions?
You're just trying to stall. Just choose every wrong option.
Okay. Choose the wrong options? Alright.
Yeah.
We'll choose the wrong options.
Okay, do on guard's
Okay,
trip.
tip.
Bleh.
The defendant is a huge star. He can afford to give a generous tips. Wouldn't you agree?
Sure, but giving him that much was maybe a little too much, I think.
A little too much?
Would you please clarify for the court about how much you would say the defendant gave to the bellboy? Honestly, I don't know. I can't even count that high.
And why is that?
Stack of 50s, G. I mean, I kind of said that, but sure. Because he gave the bellboy a really, really morbidly obese roll of cash.
A roll of cash? Nobody's ever given me any money.
I can't even afford lettuce.
Bringing it back.
Ah, well, how interesting. That certainly was a very generous tip, wasn't it?
It was all Monopoly money, he just couldn't tell.
Your Honor, the evidence will also show that the defendant was only usually very generous with his tip with women.
Oh, God.
And as we have seen before, the bellboy is actually a boy. A Gramps, in fact. Very unlikely for him to be a switch hitter with someone so old.
Oh my God.
I mean, that mask theory could still hold.
Yeah.
We don't know who's under that mask.
A very fat, plump, juicy roll of cash. That can hardly be called just the tip, Your Honor.
Okay, this is one of those lines that just like how when Angel Star said like, who first sucked the nipple of a cow? Like, it's
Oh,
just one of
gosh.
those lines that's very much like I never
I had
expected to
purged that
say
one
that
from my memory,
in-
thanks.
in these characters' voices. But
My
here we
ears
are.
perk up. What was that line again?
No,
Okay.
stop. You'll hear it in a video.
Hmm.
Dylan's being sussy.
I'm being awfully sussy.
To look awfully suspicious of us.
Raise an objection!
No.
Yeah, stall, come on.
No, I thought, wouldn't raising an objection be the correct thing?
You want to
No.
stall. Stall.
You're trying to stall.
Okay.
You're trying to prove your defendant is
Objection.
not guilty. That's how you
Oh,
stall.
okay. This is really turnabout, like, the tables, you know?
Turnabout brain.
Yeah, really. The defendant is a superstar. Tap! Point! That kind of tip is typical fare for people like him.
Objection, Tap. Are you saying that all superstars are super spenders?
Yes, he just told me about a toothbrush that was like $380. Words?
If
no,
I could
more than that.
receive large rolls of cash by simply bringing people things on trays, then why on earth would I stand around here prosecuting?
Because you have some moral
you're following
compass?
in your father's footsteps.
Because you went on some soul-searching journey for a year where everybody thought you were dead? Because honestly, Edgeworth, with your looks, you could make fat rolls of cash. Just saying.
I mean, he really could, honestly.
He's got a point. I don't even get paid, let alone rolls of cash for all my hard work. Confirmed,
my
guys.
God.
It is canon. Phoenix doesn't get paid at all.
How does this man eat?
He doesn't. He doesn't.
So supposing that roll of cash was not a tip, then what was it?
Payment, Your Honor.
Payment.
He was paying his bill for the room service. Yeah.
Nice try. Isn't it obvious? For the murder of Mr. Juan Corrida.
Then the bellboy the witness saw.
This is unfair. Stop showing me this image.
Yes, he was the assassin.
Hold your horses now! Mr. Edgeworth, you don't have any proof of this.
Horses are another
No.
expensive thing that a man on guard could totally buy with his fat stacks of cash. Yeah.
I mean, he
I don't enter the
could.
courtroom without putting my ponies at the dock. But have I ever been unprepared to support my claims, Your Honor?
No, you're a good boy, Edgeworth.
I have here the card Shelly de Killer left at the scene of the crime.
I
Oh,
want to
boy.
be called a good boy.
Shelly de Killer.
Such
I
an
thought this was
unfortunate
supposed to be
name.
Ace Attorney, Ori.
I want to be acknowledged for
the
my
only
hard work.
gray, the
If I'm
only
not getting
gray-haired man
paid,
Phoenix is interested in is Edgeworth. Thank
I just
you.
want acknowledgement every once in a while. That'd be nice. Everybody's so mean to me. No wonder I lash out at
Shelly de
Gumshoe.
Killer. He is the person the police's special investigations team has been chasing for ages. I am certain that the person the witness saw was this very assassin, Shelly de Killer. Really?
Every time he holds up his, like, handkerchief, I always think that it's his, like, cravat, like Edgeworth, because it's held
Wait,
right at the
I
spot.
unironically still believe it's his cravat.
Yeah, no, that's a handkerchief.
It really does look it. What's wrong, Mr. Powers?
See, it's not there. He has a bow tie.
No, nothing. He takes off his cravat every time you look away. It's
Oh
fine.
my god.
No, nothing. Something just clicked in my head, and I think I just figured something out.
Oh no!
Oh?
How dare the judge be competent on this case? How dare Will Powers do this job?
Because it's so obvious even the judge can follow it.
Ugh.
Actually, I saw that bellboy again later on that night.
What? I mean, no, you didn't.
Mr. Powers, please testify. Tell us what you saw.
Yes, sir. Right away.
Oh my.
Ace Tooney. Like and subscribe. We're pressing all of it. Oh, not yet.
This time, I was in the hallway because I had to go to the bathroom.
Reasonable.
And that's when that bellboy I saw earlier came out of the room.
Oh,
Of course, when I say room, I mean Juan Corrida's room.
Thanks for specifying.
Now that I think about it, the bellboy did seem kind of out of place. Yeah, so he had to be the assassin. I'm sure of it.
Why are you all so competent today?
friggin' nut bunnies,
I'll-
why?
I'll be stupid again.
I
Go
mean-
back. Go
I
back.
mean,
Control-Alt-Delete.
thank you very much. That's all we need for now. Huh? But I'm not done. There's still more.
No, we must stall. Please save it.
Let us first establish that the bellboy was truly Mr. de Killer.
Yes.
Then we shall see.
Hold on.
So the bellboy came out of the victim's room. And if that bellboy really was the assassin, then I think the answer is fairly obvious.
That would be correct, Your Honor.
No.
Well, Mr. Wright, I believe it's your turn to entertain and make us laugh.
I can't do the
All right,
low laugh.
guys, listen, I'll be honest with you. My friend is being held captive. I'm doing this trial against my will. Work with me, please. This is no laughing matter.
I know it's a non-joke crime, but what else am I supposed to do?
Keep it together, Phoenix.
I hold up a sign that just says "Help me" to Edgeworth.
Phoenix, blink twice if you're being coerced into this trial.
I already told you I'd have a talk with you later.
Let's have that court recess talk now, Edgeworth.
There's no time for later.
I'm not going to undress in the courtroom.
No, court recess now. 10 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, tomorrow, you know. All right, well, hold it. We gotta stall. And what time was it?
Well, I don't remember. The award ceremony ended around 8 p.m., right? And I went to Matt's room pretty soon after that. And then I came back.
That's what I'm saying, Pastry Puff. What the why?
And then I went to the bathroom. So I guess maybe it was around 8:10 p.m. by that time.
You're not one for details, are you, Mr. Powers?
Sorry. I thought I could maybe catch Matt and say my congrats.
All right, press. Hold it. Are you sure it was the same bellboy?
Yeah.
And how could you tell? All the bellboys wear the same uniform, after all.
The stitches on his face. So I'm sure it's the same guy that was talking with Matt.
How dare this guy be so iconic looking? Jesus Christ.
So, which room did the bellboy come out of?
Hold it. The victim's room, huh?
Yeah, the one with all the really pretty flowers and teddy bears. It was Juan's room, alright.
Words cannot describe how screwed I am.
Like I said, we'll have that talk later. But let's continue with the testimony, shall we?
I don't know if I'll be in the mood later. Kinda out of place. Hold it! So what exactly was out of place about him?
Right. Why the insipid grin?
Maybe because I have no idea what damaging thing he's going to say next.
Well, the bellboy was empty-handed.
Empty-handed?
That bellboy was one of those room service people, right? But in his hand, he had neither room nor service. He wasn't pushing a cart. He wasn't holding a tray.
Well,
Was
it
he
depends
holding
on
a
what,
knife?
kind of service. You know.
What the hell? Can we just
Mummy?
have a single normal stream without making it weird and sexual?
No,
I'm going to
never. We're playing
strangle
Ace
you.
Attorney.
Like I said earlier, we're having that talk later.
Oh my god.
You
my
call that a
God.
little strange too, wouldn't you?
And I'm the one making it weird.
Correct.
Oh, what?
I agree. This conversation is weird, and that is a bit strange, Mr. Powers.
You guys are ganging up on me in the opposite direction chatting, Dylan.
But it's really...
Oh, no.
But is it really that unusual for a bellboy to be empty-handed?
This was
What
the
should I-
second time, Pastry Puff. Try to pull a fast one!
You can't
What
let
should I
it
do?
slide.
Should I let Mr. Parrot's testimony slide, or...
Try to pull a
I-
fast one. I hope you enjoyed watching this episode of Ace Attorney. We play live once a week on Twitch and YouTube.
If you like what you've seen so far, consider giving us a like, commenting, or subscribing for more content and chaos from us.
There is an incoming horde of blue badgers, and the only way for them not to eat your face off is to become a member on YouTube. I wish I was exaggerating. For your own safety, please.
Run.